Hello everyone and welcome to another video here in my channel. Okay, so a few weeks or days ago, I don't remember exactly, but I got a package and that package was my Titan Slim from Unihertz Titan Slim. I bought this phone quite a few weeks ago and I have been using it daily as my second phone. So in this video we're gonna be doing something like a very short unboxing, but also my review based on my daily experience while using this phone as my second phone. So let's go for the unboxing first. Okay guys, so here we have it, Unihertz Titan Slim. This time I came prepared. Okay. I'm glad that there's still like some brands that still care about physical keyboards for smartphones. Here we go. Okay, so yay! First we have here the little instructions, the little thingy so you can get the SIM out of the cell phone. We're gonna leave it there. We have first the instructions, very nice. A warranty guide, great, and also like a screen protector. Apparently, from what I know, the cell phone already has one installed, so we're gonna save this one just in case. Then we have the actual phone, which we're gonna leave right here for a second. So the cable, the adapter, and the charger, but I don't see. Oh, okay. Here's the little adapter, and then here we have the cable. It's of course USB-C to USB-A. I don't know. I have no idea. And the charger. Very great. Now here we have the actual deal. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really pretty. The case feels pretty nice, like feels nice. Okay, this is really pretty. I heard some comments saying that this plastic seemed a little bit cheap, but not gonna lie, it does feel kind of premium to me. I mean, maybe it's just my perspective, but I mean, I like it. Just for a little comparison, here we have the Unihertz Titan Pocket and the Unihertz Titan Slim. So I guess that's basically it for the unboxing. So let me just set this up and I will get back to you in a second. But look at that. So cute. I love it, guys. Now let's get back to this studio. Okay, I must say that a few months ago, like 6 months ago, I bought the Unihertz Titan Pocket and I also used it as my second phone for, I would say, like 3 months, and it was pretty fun to use. I loved it so much, but I always kind of found quite a few details about the design, mainly the screen, you know, that was kind of bothering me a little bit. I know that if you are buying like phones that look like this, you're not expecting to use it for social media or taking pictures or consuming TikTok or Instagram or whatever. However, I'm not the type of person who buys this type of phones just because they want to like have a break from social media or whatever. No, to be honest, I just buy them because they're pretty and I would like to use them as my second phone, you know, but not because I want to like rest. But yeah, basically just replying texts, right? Because it's because of the click that we buy these type of phones. But anyways, the squared screen was a problem for me and I wanted something a little bit different. Although I know that these phones are kind of old, and because of that, the software that they have is still Android 11. So that's obviously kind of pretty old, and more than old, it's insecure, you know, like I wouldn't actually like go and download my bank apps to these phones. I really don't trust these phones for kind of very specific tasks, you know, because of the insecurity that could like come with it. But anyways, let's start with the kind of like review. First of all, when I got this phone, I wanted just like to transfer my data, right, from one phone to the other, and that was apparently a problem for this one because when I tried it, it kind of like
crashed or something. Like the system just wasn't working, you know, like for some reason. First, the applications weren't downloading. Second, I didn't have connection to the internet. But the solution that I have for that was to literally just reset the, you know, like fabric settings or stuff. And after that, I was able to do it all manually, you know, like I downloaded my applications manually and I didn't transfer any data. I just still opened the phone with my Google account, so I still had my contacts and everything and certain photos, right? But nothing else. The rest was just like not working, so I had to reset it, and after that then it would finally work. Something that also was kind of like freaking me out at first was when I tried to make the first phone call with this phone. The first time that I kind of tried it was okay because I called myself from my iPhone to this one and it rang and everything. I also sent a text message from the iPhone to this one and I got it without problems. Then one day I went to the gym. I needed to make a call. I was trying to call this friend, right? And the only thing that I could see was just the screen of me calling this other person, but there was no like beep sound like anywhere. Like it was completely silent. And I tried to call my iPhone number and I tried to call someone else and I couldn't either. Like I was like really like very stressed, like oh my god, I spent like let's say like $320 for this phone, which is not even like recent or modern, and it is not even working. Like I got really stressed out. I think that the reason why I wasn't actually able to make the first call, the first ever call, was because I was making the calls from the recent calls screen, and when I tried to make the exact same calls to the same person from my favorite list, I was able to call that person without problems. After the first call, every single call was just made properly, alright? Like it works and it works pretty well. Finally, something that I also didn't like that much was the fact that this one does not have a SD card slot. I'm one of those people that like to buy all the songs, you know? I really like to have the archive of the song on my computer or on my phone. Like I hate streaming services. It was pretty easy to get my music in here because I just have to have my SD card inside this thing and it was working. But with this one, so I thought that the only thing that I needed was to use the USB-C cable and connect it to my computer, and that way I would be able to just transfer my data. Wrong, because I literally just was able to charge it, but I wasn't able to see my documents or my archives on my computer. The good thing is that I just needed to transfer not one by one, but 700 by 700 songs from this one to this one with quick share, which is something like AirDrop from what I understood. I also was trying it with Bluetooth, you know, which but it was taking forever, like 3 minutes per song or something. It was like taking forever, and I have like 2,900 songs on this phone. So, but yeah, those were kind of like the things that I didn't like. Now, the design. Okay, I heard that many people, they hated the design because it looked cheap. I'm gonna be very, very honest, guys. I don't dislike this design. It is plastic, of course. It is not aluminum. It is not like any type of premium material that you would get on an iPhone or any other like expensive Android. But it's not bad. It's okay and it's really pretty. It's plastic, yeah. And to be honest, when I grab it, it's not cheap. I just like it. I feel like I'm grabbing something kind of cool and cute, and I love it. And the case that comes with it actually helps you like protect it pretty well, you know, and I really like it too. It's also like kind of cute and I love it. So the design, it's really pretty, to be honest. Finally, again, not gonna lie, I do use this phone for social media, but it's not like I use it a lot for that. In both cases, you would get actually tired of it, of social media, you know, you would feel that it feels a little bit robotic and not smooth enough for you to keep scrolling. Even though if I need to actually go into one social media, I can be completely calmed about checking that notification on this phone. I get much more content. I'm able to reply properly to every message. I'm able to visualize every single piece of media that I need sometimes to see, to reply something or whatever. Sometimes it just gets necessary to have a screen with this shape. Something that I also liked was the keyboard. It is a little bit smaller than this one. I don't know if you can tell, but this one has like little lines between the letters and this one doesn't. so the keys are smaller. And it was a little bit strange at first when I started typing on this one, but since I perfectly know where all the keys are thanks to this one, I didn't need that much time to get used to the size, you know? Something that I did notice, and I understand why many people mention it, is that they get to the home menu by accident because the keyboard is like smaller, so obviously you could hit this area like by accident. Something that didn't happen to me like almost at all with this phone. It's basically just because of the size of the keyboard, but oh well, it's okay. Something that I also like was the weight. This one is completely lighter than this one. This one is extremely heavy, and for me, who would actually be carrying around two phones, having something light as an iPhone and then something super heavy as the Titan Pocket was a little bit weird. So if I was gonna carry two phones, then I wanted something that at least was kind of like the same amount of weight of any other smartphone on the market, right? It is pretty nice to carry around. Something that I also noticed is that because of the size of the screen, certain applications work smoother than on this one. Since the screen is squared, a lot of content or information from the applications, even from Spotify, let's say, would be cut out of the screen, or you know, like reduced, like everything would be like compressed in just like one little square. And with this one, I have no problems, you know, like I can definitely see everything and everything just fine. I can just see everything and I love it. Something that I also liked was the fact that the LED light, for some reason, shines a little bit brighter than on the Pocket. I don't know if that was a fabric problem of my Titan Pocket, but I would just notice that the blue light wouldn't like shine that much. The green light would, the red one and the blue one would be just like dead, you know? And in this one, every single color, red, green, blue, shines pretty brightly. I don't know if you can actually notice, but there it is. Whenever you get a notification and you see the light, it's just nice. It feels pretty nice. And finally, the cameras. I think the internal camera, it's like 8 megapixels and the external, it's like 48, I think. I have been taking a few pictures inside the house and they're horrible, like not gonna lie, they're actually pretty horrible. But again, this is not the type of phone that I would be using if I were creating content for social media, right? For that, I would be using the iPhone, obviously. Yeah, that would be just something that it's kind of like useless. It's fine, you know, like I don't care. It's what it is. In conclusion, guys, I really hope that this wasn't that long because I didn't want to like to talk too much, but in conclusion, I just really wanted to share my experience with this and my thoughts about it. I mean, I'm one of those people that really miss phones that actually have a little bit of personality. With this phone, I kind of have that experience with a keyboard because I always loved keyboard phones, you know? I used to have like LG ones that used to be like flip, and you would have the keyboard in this area, you know, and then close it and you would use it like this, you know, like those type of keyboard phones. And yeah, I'm just very happy with brands like Unihertz that actually care, or that's what they say, because they haven't actually updated this phone or this series of phone in like 3 years or so. I hope that they actually release a new Titan Slim or Titan something very soon. However, I'm grateful that they exist, you know, because thanks to them, I'm actually able to check my social media on something that looks like this, you know, and it's pretty fun. It's really clicky and I love it. Anyways, guys, that was basically my review, my thoughts, my unboxing on the Unihertz Titan Slim. I really hope that I didn't talk that much. I'm sorry, guys, but that's what it is. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me in the comments if you like the motion thing, you know, from the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 or whatever, you know, which I did an unboxing about it quite a few weeks ago. So if you want to check it out, go and do it. But anyways, guys, in the end, I really hope that you like this video. I really hope that you also are kind of like a fan of like interesting phones like these, you know. So please, guys, tell me in the comments if you will buy something like this, and tell me what you think about the cell phone, if you have it, if you don't. But anyways, guys, follow me on my social media if you want to know a little bit more about me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye bye. Not an iceberg video.